Dave, we're standing here in the north end of Gatlinburg, Route 441 coming into town, one of the most used entrances into the city, and a lot of people feel this is mainly the only way to get into town. Could you tell us about some other ways to get into Gatlinburg?
Sure, and you know, it's kind of an interesting thing. Most people come here because of the scenery, and when they get here there's so much to do, they have a tendency to sometimes not take an opportunity to go into the national park or to get close enough to the mountains to see them. But well, there's numerous ways to come in. One of my favorite drives is if you're coming on either I-40 west from the North Carolina area, or from if you're coming down I-81, there's an exit 435 in Newport, and you can get off at exit 435 and get on Highway 321 coming south, and you can take that exit all the way into Gatlinburg. It actually goes right to traffic light 3 in Gatlinburg, and it probably will take about 10 or 15 minutes longer, but it's a nice drive. There's very little traffic.
Give me some other routes that bring us into Gatlinburg too.
Well, another one that's real popular is 321 going north from Lenoir City, which is off of I-75. And if you're coming in from either I-40 from the western part of the state, or if you're coming up I-75 from the south, from Atlanta or Birmingham or Chattanooga, you can get off at Lenoir City and take Highway 321, or US Route 321, through Townsend, and then you go right into the national park and you follow that road, and you'll end up at the south entrance of Gatlinburg. You'll have gone past the Sugarlands Visitors Center in the national park on the way.
Isn't that also the route that you come from the Townsend area? You go by like the sinks and some of those other swimming holes in the park? And
yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful drive. In fact, you're real close to Cades Cove when you make the turn in Townsend. So that's also a real nice drive. Another route, people coming from Atlanta can take I-85 up to 985 north, and then take US 23.
Okay.
And then US Highway 23 will go into 441, and you take Highway 441, which is what we're standing on right now, and you'll end up again at the south entrance to Gatlinburg. That is a beautiful ride through the national park. You go across Newfound Gap, close to the Klingman's Dome area.
Right.
And you know, they're just real picturesque, relaxing rides. And they take a little bit longer as far as drive time when there's no traffic, but you know, unfortunately we do have some traffic issues from time to time getting into the area, especially coming in from the north on 441, and these are actually faster driving times than coming in on 441 from the north.
Well, you know, statistics that we've heard for years is it's a huge percentage of people, or a number of people that come to Gatlinburg and never make it into the national park.
Right.
And this is a way they can go through the park to get to Gatlinburg.
Sure. And you know, that's one of the beautiful things about the area is the national park. I mean, if we didn't have the national park, we would not have the tourism here that we have, and we would not have the visitors. So, you know, it's an opportunity. It's a beautiful 800 square mile area. Very natural. You know, people may want to decide to stop along the way and take one of the short hikes. All the different roads that we've given have short hiking trails that are good for beginning hikers or intermediate hikers, and you know, just quiet walkways and places to sit. And I think people would really enjoy it. It'd be more relaxing coming into the area to get them started on their vacation or their weekend getaway, or you know, it kind of gets you away from the hustle and bustle of the community you live in, and gives you an opportunity to just relax and enjoy nature in a true natural setting.
I noticed you had a piece of literature here that has some of the maps and information on it. How can people get this?
Well, this postcard that we've created is a 5x8 postcard. And currently it's available at all of our welcome centers in the city, which we have 3. We have the one on the spur coming in, what we call the spur, 441, coming in from Pigeon Forge. We have them at the Aquarium Welcome Center and at the Parkway Welcome Center. They're also mailed out with vacation guides now when people request vacation guides. This is something we've just started, and it's color coded on the back with maps. Gives you the average drive time, so it can be a real handy thing. It's thick enough cardboard to just stick on your visor in your car, and use it when you're leaving or when you're coming back.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that when you're leaving too, because we talked about getting people here, but maybe if they came one way, they might want to go home another way.
Sure, and maybe this trip they may want to try one of these drives. Just take a nice relaxing ride home, and it's a nice quiet ending to your stay with us.
Well, I'll tell you what, if people want to find a new way to either come and go from Gatlinburg, they can pick up one of these and give it a try.
Yeah, and if also you can you can request this on the internet.
Okay.
At gatlinburg.com, and just want everybody to stay and enjoy themselves and have a nice trip home and be ready to come back at any time.
And enjoy the beautiful scenery. That's
exactly
what we're all about around
That's
here.
right.